Now, I used to be a massive Razer fanboy, thinking the Chroma keyboard was the creme de la creme, the best of the bunch, the one that everyone went for because it was just the greatest. Well, I was wrong. There is so much more out there. If you don't search for it, you will never find. It is like Jafar looking for the golden lamp. In the world of keyboards, I have now become a connoisseur. I'm joking. I'm still learning. There's different keycaps. There's different tactile switches, linear switches, lube in your switches, bumpers. There's so much going on. Ever since finding out about hot-switchable, mechanical, all that jazz, RGB is not really my thing anymore. I like it minimalistic, sort of white going, and just mix up your keycaps. So as you can see in front of me, I've done just that. I've got a couple of different keyboards here, but these are none of the ones that we're going to be looking at today. Instead, I think I've got one of the most expensive keyboards I have ever been sent. These, they're sort of the budget range. You know, you got your Keymove Snow Fox, which has got different keycaps on. These didn't come with this. I just think they look good. Then obviously behind there, you've got the Diarrhea keyboard, which I've actually put into a custom case, which I've made from a Lego set that was sent out by Fantasia, which is the Sherlock Holmes apartment. I think it just looked cool, so it's on the shelf. I never use it. Then over on this side, we've got 75% keyboards, I believe they are, or 80%. I'm not too sure. You'll have to let me know in the comments. But one of them is actually from TikTok Shop, which was sent out, which came with the retro keycaps that I've actually put on the Keymove over here, just because it looks better, I think, on a 65% than it does on a full range keyboard. This thing doesn't even have a name. It's literally called Real Mechanical Keyboard. That is it. And there's no branding. There's no, you know, description of who it was made by. It just says made in China, but it does have some nice blue clicky switches. So I'll give it that. And then in front of that, we have the Techwear Phantom, which has the white shroud and did come with pudding keycaps. But again, I've switched out the Diarrhea black keycaps for the pudding keycaps. I like to switch my keys around a lot because I use certain keycaps on certain boards just for the peripherals. Obviously, like when I'm showing off the RGB and stuff in B-roll for the product itself. But with this video, none of these are actually what we're looking at today. So let's get these off the table and look at what we're actually looking into, which is mind-boggling how expensive this keyboard is, because I believe these are in the mid-range. I mean, you've got your sort of 20 to 30 pounds or dollars. Then you've got your sort of 40, 50-ish. This one I'm about to look at. If you've got a Hawkeye, you may have already seen it. We're going to move these off and open the box. But I have become a bit of a hoarder, should I say, of keyboards, and my wife hates it. She's like, you only use one keyboard. Why do you have so many? Get rid of some. I can't, okay? It's a physical need. When you see different styles of keyboards and different keycaps and different switches and different companies, I have to have them all, okay? Have to. So today we've been sent out a keyboard from Epomaker, however you want to say it. 65% hot switchable mechanical keyboard. This is the EK68. This retails for around $90. $90? What do you mean? Why are you so expensive? We're going to find out. So obviously opening the box here, it is a very nice looking box. It's got this illustration on the front here of the keyboard itself. It tells you exactly what's in the box, designed and manufactured by Epomaker. I'm going to call it Epo. I think that's how you say it. So we're going to open up the box here. Very nice indeed. I like the packaging style. It's minimalistic, but it's very blue. It tells you accessories underneath because everyone needs to know your accessories. Comes in this beautiful silicone sort of styled bag. So it's hidden. It's a bit of a surprise for you. You have to peel it. Okay, peel it. Oh, that's heavy. Dude, that has some weight. You'd think this was a full aluminium case, but it's not. It's actually plastic. But that weight in there is insane. That makes it feel $90 worth. That is weighty. So compared to the Keymove Snow Fox, this one's got some heft to it. Holy sh! You could do bicep curls with that baby. Put that to one side a moment. Let's look at the accessories. So peeling off the top here, it does come with a little booklet about the keyboard itself. I'm guessing to tell you different lighting or how to do hot switchables, what sort of ones work in the board and all that jazz. This is the bit that I'm excited for. It comes with yellow keycaps. There's different kind of colors you can have, gray and yellow. I believe there's blue and something, and there's loads of different combinations you can have. I went for the gray and yellow. Obviously the yellow I may not even use because the gray for me just fits with the aesthetic of the room. They do give you 3 extra little switches here. I think I went for the yellow banana switches. I'll have to double check on that. They also give you a cap puller and a switch puller, which is built into one, which I like because sometimes they give you 2 and they just get everywhere and annoying. And then obviously your USB-C to USB-A, I believe that is. I think it is a 2.0 cord, not a 3.0. I may be wrong. Nice they add that in there. It's good. This is a detachable USB as well, because obviously I have a coiled cable like every other keyboard enthusiast out there. The coil cable is a must. Get rid of the box. Don't need the box. Let's peel this baby out of the packet. Oh, damn, Daniel. Oh my God. That is some... Oh, damn, Daniel. Back at it again. That sound is so much more money. Like, listen to this. So this is the Snow Fox from Keymove with, I believe, blue Gateron switches and different keycaps. So it does sound different because they're not hollow. They are just over the top sort of level. So this is what this sounds like. Very clicky. Moving on to the EK68. This one has the yellow banana switches, I believe they are. But even it's pre-lubed, you can feel the difference in a lubed switch, which I never even knew was a thing. I'm not gonna lie, I never thought of a lubed switch. I thought, when someone said, have you lubed your switches and your, whatever they are, your bumpers, I think they call it, I was like, what? Don't you just buy a keyboard and use the keyboard? And they were like, no, you need to find out if they're factory lubed or if you need to lube them yourself, but don't add too much lube. I was like, what is this? Building a PC? It's a keyboard. Until I realized there's a difference. There is a very significant difference from your stabilizers, that's what they call them, your stabilizers being lubed and not lubed, and your switches being lubed and not lubed. I mean, it's weird to say that, how you can tell something's lubed up. Don't ask me. I never made the rules. I just abide by them, okay? Moving this cheap thing out of the way, I want to get into this baby. Okay, so the weight of it, I'm confused. Is there weights into it? Because this is, it's sort of a flimsy base. I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to be honest. It's a bit of a flimsy bottom base. You can push that in and get a bit of sort of hollowness. But then the top case is quite sturdy. So it comes in two bits, obviously the bottom and then the top mount. But yeah, the bottom you can feel this sort of, this flex, where the top's a very hard, solid bit of plastic. It does have two adjustable feet, so you can have the small size feet or the large size feet, depending on your angle of preference, I don't know. This is a wireless and wired keyboard. You can use this on Mac and Windows, and obviously you get your little Bluetooth at the back here, and you do get a nice little holder for your dongle for the Bluetooth there, with a nice little Epomaker logo on there. I think that's quite nice how they've done that. But let's turn it on. Oh, hello. We're flashing. Oh, colours. Hello. There is no telling me that the caps lock's on or off. That's one thing I'm quite keen on having on my keyboards, is letting me know when the caps lock is actually on. Wait, this is a 65% keyboard. Hold the phone, hang on. I think I've been wrong this whole time. So this is a 65% keyboard. I'm guessing this one is a 60% keyboard and this one is a 75% keyboard, right? Or am I wrong? Confusion. So I may be wrong this whole time. I don't know where I'm at. Leave it in the comments below. You've probably already said it already. By the time we've got here, you're like, oh, what is this guy talking about? He doesn't even know his sizes of keyboards. I told you, I'm new at this. I used to think Razer was the best. Not anymore. So this one comes with a dial for your audio. Don't think you can change that in the software. You can change the lighting effects on the software. We're not going to get into that today. So the only downfall I would say so far is, I mean, the flex really, you can get a little bit of a bend out of it, but that's not really a problem. You're not going to be sitting there bending your keyboards. I don't know why people do that. They go, oh, there's so much flex in your keyboard case, bruh. But yeah, but who sits there doing that? Who sits there typing and just bending the keyboard? That's a weird thing to do. I mean, I get it if you're reviewing like the case, but we're not. We're reviewing the whole package. Okay, it's not just about the case it comes in. That's so heavy. Why? I really want to open it, but then I don't because, you know, it's already built. What's the point? It sounds good. It looks good. I don't want to touch it and scratch the case by jabbing it with screwdrivers. But yeah, the only downfall is, like I say, a little bit of flex. The caps lock doesn't tell you when you've put the caps lock on, and the fact that you can't change the wheel itself, you can't change that from being mute, unmute, volume up and down. It'd be nice to have that as some sort of upgrade in software. I don't know if they can do that, but where you can actually turn that button into, say you're scrolling through photos through Lightroom, or say you're scrolling through your editing software, you want to go through the timeline back and forth, click it to snip bits. That would be fantastic. Enough of the cons. But yeah, the pros of it, I mean, it looks fantastic, it sounds amazing. The price, that's something that people may think, whoa, that's a lot for a keyboard, but I mean, you're paying for premium quality. This looks good, the printing on the keys are great, the shape of the keys look fantastic. You know, they've got this sort of rounded edge so it's not too sharp on your finger. This nice sort of smooth finish with a bit of a rugged feel to it. It's weird how they've done that. It's like a matte but smooth. Smooth operator, it's a smooth operator. Overall, you know, with the free functions of connectivity and also being for Windows and Macs, it's versatile. You can take it with you. It is obviously, like I said, the weight of it, you probably wouldn't want to put it in your bag, but it's still possible to take it, say, to school, to work, whatever you want to do, bring it in. It's not too clicky to be annoying for people. If you soft press it, you know, you can get away with it in a library, but if you're hardcore gaming, you're going to get a good clicky noise out of it if you like that, which I do. I like to hear it on a stream. If someone's sitting there and they're doing this but not talking, I'd rather hear the sound of a keyboard than dead silence. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather that. I would rather that. Anyway, that has been the video for the EK68. I want to say a massive thank you to Epomaker, or Epomaker, however you want to say it. I don't really know. For sending this keyboard out. I really appreciate it. Because of the cost of this thing, I'm going to treasure it. Like I say, all the other keyboards I've had sent out have been in the mild range of mechanical hot switchable keyboards. This one is in the premium selection, and hopefully we can keep on moving forward and get even more premium keyboards on the way. We do have a few coming from a couple of other companies, so I'm super excited to get into them as well. We can test them all together and do the same what we've done here, go through a little bit of build quality, a little bit of, you know, the sound tests, and just a bit of B-roll, make it look good. Oh, yeah. Okay, but I'm going to leave you with that. We're going to head over and edit this video with a new keyboard because I'm super excited. Yes, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take it easy, stay positive, and enjoy life. Remember to hit like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads further on, and let's get content creating. If there's anything I've missed about this keyboard or you want to know about the keyboard, leave it in the comments below. I'm sure to get back to you. Also, I hope you like my new intro and outro. Let me know about that in the comments as well. There's a lot for you to write in the comments, and if you don't leave a comment, I'm going to be very upset because there's a lot that I've given you to just start a conversation, right?